What's going on, guys? Doing something a little bit different today. Going with an early stream because I've got Upper Deck Collector's Choice 1996 NFL football. Been looking forward to opening this box for a while. Main reason is this is the first season that I remember watching football. Been a Bucks fan ever since. But this is also Mike Alstott's rookie year. Simeon Rice, rookie year. There's some other good ones. Terrell Owens, Marvin Harrison, Brian Dawkins. I'm sure I'm leaving out a few more, but this was a pretty good draft class. Should find some pretty good cards in here. This is the Series 1. They don't call it Series 1. It doesn't say anything. I've also got the update box, so instead of calling it Series 2, they just call it Update. So I'm going to do that one next week, and we're just going to open the first one. But lots of cards to go through, 40 packs, 10 cards per pack, plus 2 bonus cards per pack. So 12, can't do the math, 420 cards. It's funny, it says 99 cents per pack. You can find this box pretty much for the same price that it was back then on eBay. So pretty cool cards. Actually, I didn't collect these. I collected the basketball Collector's Choice 1996, which was Kobe Bryant's rookie year. And I did have one of those. Not sure what happened to it. But real quick, before I go ahead and get started, I do have breaks this weekend, group breaks. I do have Donruss Optic, and I've got Select going tonight, I believe. So be sure to check those out. Not real sure what we're going to get out of this box. I do know that I really, really like the look of the base cards, which was the main reason why I got this box to begin with. This was back in the good old days when you didn't have a bunch of different boxes. You just had packs that came out of these boxes. They'd set them up at the card dealer, the card shop, and have it set up like this, and then you just go in there and buy packs. So these look really, really faded, so let's hope that there's no damage to them. Let's scoot these back. And I am excited. I think we do get rookies in this Series 1. We'll just call it Series 1, even though it's not actually called Series 1. But I think you do get rookies. But I think in the update box, you get them in their actual NFL uniforms. So we'll go top left first. Feels weird to be opening boxes for myself. Tell you what, I'm still going to use scissors. Maybe not. Well, these do not want to open. Hopefully the cards are okay. All right. Trying not to manhandle them. All right. So this is your standard base card out of this set. I like the way it looks. Little slant there, team color, some X's and O's, little helmet in the bottom left. Oops. Hopefully we don't get too many of them that are stuck together like this, or this could be a really long stream. Okay, so they were stuck together, but they came apart pretty easily. And then the thing that I really miss about current cards, you don't have too many that have their statistics and a little blurb about them. So pretty cool. Every card has a little football quiz on the back. which is nice. Back in the day, before the internet was as prevalent as it is now, this was the way that you kept track of your favorite player statistics. So that was the main purpose for me getting cards back then. We've got these are going to be your rookie cards that are going to come out of this Series 1 box. Say rookie class on them. This is Pete Kendall for the Seahawks. As you can tell, obviously not a Seahawks jersey. So looking forward to that Series 2. Oh, MVP, Brett Favre. We will take that. Looks like it's got a little manufacturer's line on it, but and we got another MVP, Jeff Blake, Cincinnati Bengals. Nice looking little inserts, very, very 90s. And we got another rookie class, Pete Kendall. Curtis Martin, season to remember. 1995 AFC rushing leader and rookie of the year. So that's cool. People forget about Curtis Martin. He was an absolute beast. And let's see. Hopefully they're not all stuck together. Ray Buchanan, I remember him. Terry Kirby. And don't know who that is. What the hell is this? Okay. Hopefully they're not all stuck together like that first pack was. Another Terry Kirby. Are going to get a lot of repeats. You know, there's a lot of cards in this box. So, Toby Wright. A rookie class. Ricky Dudley. And we have a sticker. Cordell Stewart for the Steelers. Remember, I love these stickers. Another MVP for the Bengals. Carl Pickens. What do we got? Another MVP inserts. Edgar Bennett for the Packers. Rookie class. Don't know how to say that name. There we go. Eric Rhett. Season to remember. I do remember Eric Rhett. This will be the first one to get a top loader. I am hunting Buccaneers. If you're watching this video live or if you're watching it later, if you have any interest in any other teams, let me know. I might be willing to send them out to you. Nice, Eric, right there. And we got our first Jerry Rice. Derek Moore. Lando Thomas. There we go. That one came open a little bit easier. Maybe they won't be so stuck together. Oh, spoke too soon. See, Terry Wooden. Brooks. Another repeat there. MVP, Rashawn Salam. Big manufacturer's line across. And a Barry Sanders. Corner's a little folded, bottom left. Another Ricky Dudley. Still waiting on that Mike Alstott. I think Simeon Rice, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here's a John Elway. Simeon Rice, I believe, was the 3rd pick overall that year. Terrence Mathis. Tony Drayton. Looks like an Emmitt Smith there on the front of this stack. Let's see, rookie class. Marvin Harrison. First Marvin Harrison. Got us another sticker. It's a referee sticker. Love it. So corny. Herman Moore. Thought that was an Emmitt Smith. It looked like Cowboys, but MVP. And Eric Kramer. And we got our Keyshawn Johnson. He was the 1st overall pick in this class, going to the New York Jets. Heath Schuler. One of the biggest flops in draft history. Derek Holmes. Warren Moon. Classic Warren Moon there. And Willie Jackson for the Jaguars. Packs are not really cooperating here. Let's see, Gus Frerotte, Jason Elam. I believe he's is he a, no, he's not a Hall of Famer yet, I don't think. Close to it. Rookie class, Dwayne Clemens. We got a You Crashed a Game in here. Alan Aldrich. And a William Fuller stuck to the back. Back when the Eagles had the Kelly green. See who this is. I'm a big fan of these You Crashed the Games. Isaac Bruce for the Rams. Okay. I ain't mad at it. Trying to remember who the Buccaneers' first rounder was in 1996. I want to say, I think it was Reagan Upshaw, but not 100% on that. Let's see what we got here. We got a Cordell Stewart. MVP, Kerry Collins. Yeah, don't think so. Hindsight's 2020 though. And what do we got? Adrian Merle. Walt Harris for the Bears, rookie class. And Troy Aikman. Season to remember. and an Eric Swan. Marvin Washington for the Jets. We got a rookie class. Jonathan Ogden, Hall of Famer there. Great player for the Baltimore Ravens for all those years. I kept wanting to say that Orlando Pace was in this class, but I think he was in 97. Great player. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a John Elway MVP. Some solid cards. I don't think that there were a whole lot of sets that had autos in them, so I don't believe that we're going to get one of those. But Bruce Smith, Buffalo Bills great. And we got a Steve McNair. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think that he was, he was class of 95. And we got another MVPs. Junior Seau. I'll throw back there. Simeon Rice, there we go. So Simeon Rice, Buccaneers great, big part of the 2002 World Champion team. Drafted by the Cardinals, though. Mr. Simeon Rice. Not sure if he's a Hall of Famer or not. Kind of lose track. I want to say no, but Tamarack Vanover, don't know who that is. Is that Ray Finkel? Eric Kramer again. Jay Novacek. Oh my gosh. These things are really, really tight. And we got a Jim Kelly MVP cert there. Nolan Harrison. Keenan McCardell. Another Buccaneers great, but he was on a different team at this time. Eddie George from the Ohio State. He was the one I was forgetting that was in this rookie class. Once again, hopefully in the upgrade box, I believe the upgrade was they had pictures of rookies in their new uniforms. Fortunately, the basketball ones always had them. And we got an Emmitt Smith sticker. Mark Chura. Small. Junior Seau. Hall of Famer, I believe. Martin Bayless. And we got an Emmitt Smith right behind it. Single season NFL touchdown record. We like that one. Centering looks pretty solid on it. Kind of got a frayed edge at the bottom. We got an MVP, Jim Everett for the Saints. Rookie class, John Mobley. Oh my goodness. Must have stored these cards in an oven. Jim Kelly on front. Eric Metcalf. Kevin Hardy, Jacksonville Jaguars. We got Charles Haley. Oh my goodness. All right. Terry Allen. It's Sloan. Boomer Esiason. Gonna be our next one here. Pete Mitchell. And we got a Michael Irvin with a little dinged up left bottom corner there, fortunately. And we got another Isaac Bruce MVPs. And Cedric Jones. And a Mark Brunell. Almost 10 packs deep. Bill Brooks. Reagan Upshaw. There's our Buccaneers first round selection. Unfortunately, didn't really pan out, but and Larry Centers MVP. And Rodney Thomas would soon be replaced by Eddie George. Steve Tannehill. Be confused with Ryan Tannehill. Sean Salam, most rushing yards by a rookie in franchise history. That's impressive. Quentin Coriat. Michael Westbrook. Mo Lewis. A lot of these guys, their names are vaguely familiar. A lot of them I've just never heard of. This was at the very beginning of me watching football. And it looks like we got a Jerry Rice on the front. I really like these MVP inserts. Chris Carter. Chris Darkins. Oh, we got a gold MVP. Rodney Thomas. And our gold MVP is going to be Steve Young. And it looks okay. Corners are, there's a little bit to be desired. See the difference in number here. No difference. I haven't really looked into like resale value on the cards in this set. I would imagine, this is kind of coming out of the junk wax era of sports cards. He might be worth just a touch more than your early 90s. But this break was more about just fun. Maybe I could find some old Bucks cards that I'd like to have. We got a Herman Moore, You Crashed the Game. Let's see, Cortez Kennedy. Not sure how rare those gold MVP cards are. You got a Reggie White sticker. Rookie class, Marcus Jones. Marcus Jones for my Bucks. Interesting. Must have been a second rounder or something. Still no Mike Alstott. Pete something. Pete with a long career. Starting in 82. Good for you, bud. And Chris Zorich. Oh, we're 10 packs in. I'm going to go top right now. I'm very excited about tonight. Been looking forward to breaking open some select football. Always one of my favorite sets. Seems to be very popular. Let's see. Chargers. And we got a Kevin Butler. Terry Glenn, rookie class. Lots of very good players. Rodney Peete. Got a good looking wife. I think she was the one from Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Ricky Waters there. Mercury Hayes. The Saints. And Bruce Payop. Or Paup, or however you want to say it. NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Chris Chandler. Every time I see the Oilers helmet, it throws me a little bit off there. Chris Carter. Stan Humphries. Henry Elliott. Ken Norton. Copeland. We got Daryl Gardner, the Miami Dolphins. Brock Marion. Let's see. Brian Cox, MVPs. I think a lot of these guys, they were just looking for somebody to put on the MVP card because there's a lot of guys that are on there that it's like, meh. We got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but not the other one. Herman Moore, single season or season remember. Robert Brooks. Jesse Tuggle. I want to say he was one of the retired guys on the current set. Steve Bono. We got Bono on the cards. Sonny Bono. Willie McGinnis. There's a name that I'm familiar with. Tremendous player for the Patriots for many years. Pete Stanovich. Stoyanovich. Heard of him too, but it's a kicker. Lawrence Phillips. Got us another sticker here. Eric Metcalf for the Falcons. Let's see what we got. Neil Smith. Brian Mitchell. Marcus Allen. He was on the Chiefs. Rookie class, Stephen Davis. It's old school. Warren Moon. 40,000 passing yards in his NFL career. That's awesome. Willie Clay and a Bobby Taylor. Greg Lloyd. I keep thinking the Eagles are the Jets because of the Kelly Green instead of the Hunter Green that they have now. There we go. There's the creamsicle. Hardy Nickerson. And there's the man right there, Mike Alstott. This is one of the ones that I was hunting out of this box. And hopefully in the update series, they got one in him in his actual uniform. Here he's wearing the Purdue Boilermakers uniform. MVP Greg Lloyd. Got us another Steve Young here. Oops. Just a regular silver. He was once upon a time a Buccaneer, but Stepfret Williams, interesting name. What we got here? Terrell Davis, 1,000-yard rookie. Jason Elam. I like those old school Broncos jerseys. Tim McKyer. Ellis Johnson. Tyrone Poole. It's a double take on everything. Make sure that there isn't another one stuck to the backside of it. Not sure. I didn't really look into how many Crash the Games there are, but I really like those cards a lot. Looks like we got another one right here. Michael Brooks, Pete Mitchell, Jeff Lewis. Leslie O'Neal. Tony Bennett, not the singer. Crash the Game. Who do we got this time? We got a Carl Pickens for the Cincinnati Bengals. Really good looking cards. I like those a lot. We got a Drew Bledsoe, because I said so. Little did he know, in a couple more years, they're going to draft the greatest quarterback of all time. Mark Brunell. Donnie Edwards. Steve Bono. Larry Brown. Kevin Carter. Oscar McBride. Oop, stuck. Quentin Coriat. Alex Van Dyke, rookie for the Jets. Got us another sticker. Marshall Faulk, MVP. Now there's a legitimate guy that could win MVP there. Tony Martin, a little dinged up there on the corner. Jason Dunn for the Eagles. Michael Irvin, NFL record, 100-plus receiving yard games. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I guess it is, you know. Haven't seen a whole lot of Bucks in this set. Craig Hayward. In the previous year, we got Derek Brooks and Warren Sapp in the draft, so I'm hoping to get some of those guys, and they will be in their uniforms. Harold Green. And Terry McDaniel. Stanley Pritchett. See, I'm used to seeing when we got a backwards card, I'm thinking autograph, but that's not the case with these. Rodney Hampton. Jim Harbaugh. There we go. Teddy Bruschi. Another great rookie out of this class. Marcus Allen. John Copeland. Antonio Freeman. Big part of that Packers Super Bowl team. David Palmer. Clyde Simmons. Aaron Hayden. Tim Brown. All-time great there. Eric Moulds. Buffalo Bills. Greg Hill. Let's see, what do we got? We got another Steve Bono MVPs. Curtis Martin. They're bent up corner there. Charlie Jones for the Chargers. Carl Pickens, Bengals single season record for touchdown receptions. Kevin Butler. Blackman. Scott Mitchell. It is significantly slowing me down that these cards are kind of stuck together. But that's kind of what you get with these cards that are a little bit glossy. And MVPs, Tim Brown. Yancey Thigpen. Name I haven't heard in a while. Gerard Cherry. Another Jim Harbaugh. 1995 NFL passing leader. Did not know that. Led the NFL in passing efficiency. Okay. Interesting. And Milburn. Michael Haynes. Trent Dilfer, there we go. Finally a Buccaneer. Good Lord, we haven't had too many. Curtis Martin sticker. Charlie Gardner. Israel. Don't know. Desmond Howard. 20th pack. So many packs, so many cards in this box. Like I said, it was just after or at the tail end of the junk wax era, so you're still going to get a ton of cards in one of these hobby boxes. William Thomas. As opposed to now. John Runyon. Barely get anything. There we go. Dan Marino. One of the better looking cards. Most of them have had that damage to the bottom left. This one just has a tiny little bit. And we got an Eric Reck MVP. I can dig that. Now, a lot of things happened in 1996. I'd say the one that was the most significant to me was the first year that I started playing Madden football on I think I had it for the Super Nintendo. So at that point, that kind of hooked me, and then I started watching. And where I grew up, which was in Central Florida, we had the Dolphins on CBS, and we had Kerry Collins. We had the Dolphins on CBS. We also had the Jags on CBS. You crashed the game here. And then we had the Bucks on Fox. So we had the bunny ears, and CBS came in all fuzzy, and Fox was almost crystal clear, so that's how I became a Bucks fan. And Chris Carter, you crashed the game. Chris Carter in the Hall of Fame? Really can't remember. There's Troy Aikman. And Neil O'Donnell. I'm all about Neil O'Donnell. We are halfway through our Series 1 box. Ton of cards. Thought maybe we had another Bucks card, but it's just it's a Buck missing a tackle. Jake Reed. There we go. Jackie Harris. Is that a tight end? Receiving. Yeah, tight end. Thought so. Stephen Davis. We got another Rodney Thomas. Maybe Larry Centers. Jeff Lewis. starting to get heavy into the repeats now. Michael Irvin. Adrian Murrell. Dan Marino. Talking to Curtis Martin, I believe. There's Warren Sapp. Irving Fryer. And O.J. McDuffie. Sherrard. Michael Irvin. Alex Van Dyke. Marshall Falk. Shortly before the greatest show on turf put together. Rodney Hampton. Sean Salam. Chris Callaway. Might be a holding penalty there. Roman Pfeiffer, and Sean Gilbert. Rob Moore. Donnie Edwards. That's another sticker. Who we got? Terry McDaniel. The Raiders. Our MVPs. Jim Everett. Yeah, don't think so. Another Jim Kelly. Stanley Pritchett. Cordell Stewart, season to remember. Caught through and rushed for touchdowns. Wesley Walls, Mark Burnell. Garrison Hurst. Desmond Howard. Perriman. Jason Dunn. Oh, we got another You Crashed the Game. See, William Thomas. And Roosevelt Potts. Interesting. Roosevelt. Oh, we got a nice Jerry Rice You Crashed the Game. And it looks pretty clean. Steve Christie. I was about to say, I thought he was a Buccaneer at one point. Wonder if he was he the kicker that missed it for the Bills? Junior Seau. I feel like they missed a kick in the Super Bowl to lose. John Elway. Molds. It's hard to believe that these cards, almost 30 years old. Ted Johnson. We're all getting old. Hugh Douglas. Derek Holmes. We got another Teddy Bruschi. Darrell Lewis. Fred Barnett. MVP Adrian Murrell. Terry Collins. Marcus Jones for the Bucks. Jerry Rice. All-time career NFL receptions mark. I do like these season to remember cards.
Nobody has more receiving yards in the NFL since 2020 than you, my friend. Give us a perspective on these defenses that you're facing, whether it's double or press coverage, all of the above.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult to go into the game.
Thomas and Tony McGee. Closing things out there.
Just taking one for the team and just being that defense sometimes. As long as you get the win, as long as other teammates are leading, I'm fine with that.
Okay, are we going to see some Justin Jefferson and Marshall Lattimore on Sunday?
I hope so. Hopefully we don't get to the Sunday. But I'm definitely looking forward to that matchup. I went up against him my rookie year, so definitely looking forward to that.
Another Cordell. Looks like we got another sticker coming up. Class. Taney Hill. Who do we got? Dan Marino. Love it. Let's see who's on these stickers. Dan Marino. Mula. Eric Reck. Good amount of them. I guess one per team, right? There were only 30 teams back then. Eric Kramer. Herman Moore. Terry Glenn. Another great player for the Patriots. Smith. Brian Cox. Johnny Mitchell. And a Chris Miller. We'll get some more Bucks cards. Nice little trip down memory lane here. So many packs. It's insane. Neil Smith. Kramer again. Just darkens. Barry Sanders. Aeneas Williams. I remember him. Kimball Anders. Running back. Herman Moore.
Or it does not sound like DeAndre Swift is going to be out there. Lions have not officially released their injury report, but Coach Dan Campbell said Swift is likely out because of that shoulder injury he suffered last weekend at Minnesota. Swift is a guy that the Lions have been managing.
Jason Hansen, kicker card.
For a couple weeks, the hope was he was going to ramp things up against the Vikings, but then suffered what was described to me as a shoulder sprain. Likely to be out next week as well. It'll file all the way back to that. They may be 3 weeks for the ankle and the shoulder race. He'll be back on the field. According to Dan Campbell, St. Brown kicked his ankle last week against Minnesota. Went to the sideline, got taken up, came back in the game, didn't really look like himself. Underwent a battery of tests on Monday that came back mostly encouraging for the Lions. In other words, there should not be any long absence for Amon-Ra St. Brown. They will not have one of the NFL's breakout players this week.
Mercury Hayes. Let's see. Jeff Blake. MVPs. Brett Favre. And Lawrence Phillips. Okay. Hugh Douglas. Keep forgetting he was on the Jets. John Randall. Rodney Peete again. Curtis Martin. And Charles Wilson. Almost a 30 packs. Edgar Bennett. Looks like we got another You Crashed the Game. Curtis Martin, You Crashed the Game. Carl Pickens. This is a You Crashed the Game gold. Love it. Interesting. So I actually never read the back of this card. But it says, collect your favorite NFL superstars. You crashed the game card. Game ends. Oh, we're a little bit behind. Ended in 97. Watch and see if the player on this card scores, passes for a touchdown on the date listed on the front of this card. And then you mail it in. What is the date listed on the front? December 1st. That's interesting. I don't think I ever even noticed the dates on the front. Michael Westbrook, Floyd Turner, Deion Sanders. There we go. Got another You Crashed the Game. Eric Kramer. Deion Sanders. Shannon Sharp. One of my favorite sports analysts now. Great player. Hall of Fame player, I do believe. Dan Marino sticker. Ben Coates. Tony Bennett again. Vinny Testaverde, okay. And another Vinny Testaverde right behind it. Dwayne Clemens. Okay. Tyrone Hughes, franchise mark for kickoff return yards. That's cool. Blaine Bishop. Another Tyrone Hughes. Morton Anderson, the old man. See, he was playing in 82. I remember the last time I remember him playing was 2002 or 3. But he was around forever. Eric Zier. Leroy Horde. Come on. Come on. Oh, they're sticking together. It's driving me nuts. Another Keyshawn Johnson. Craig Hayward. Stephen Moore. We are down to our last stack here. The good thing is, if you're just a fan of ripping packs, these cards are definitely for you. Because it's very, very low cost, and you get a ton of cards. Ton of cards to rip. Pretty cool. Pretty cool box. Very, very 90s. Very 90s. See if we can't squeeze a few more Buccaneers out. Isaac Bruce. But these are really, really crunchy. Rookie class. Don't know who that is. Got us another Eric Recht. And another Dan Marino. Once again with that damage to the lower left corner. Oh well. Lawyer Malloy. New England Patriots, great. These ones are super crunchy. Brett Favre. Some legal issues right now. I just don't understand how a guy can have so much money and he's still stealing from anybody. Much less people that need welfare checks. It's just ridiculous. Let's see, Rick Mirror, quarterback. Ryan Mitchell. Steve Young. And Sean Jones. Can't remember what draft class Curtis Martin was. Is he 95 as well? drive me nuts. I'll look it up afterwards. Mario Bates. Got us a rookie behind. And Winslow Oliver, the Carolina Panthers. Another sticker. Neil Smith for the Chiefs. And another Yancey Thigpen. Tim Brown for the Raiders. I think that's the first one we got of him. Bobby Hoying for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Eric Metcalf, 10,000 total yards NFL career. Derek Krieg. Oh, sorry, Dave Krieg. I don't know why I said Derek. Andre Coleman. Kyle Brady. The man that got booed off the stage because the Jets took him instead of Warren Sapp. He was pretty much doomed from the start. And a Chris Mims. Remember that because Warren Sapp got in some legal trouble, I think, before the draft, and the Jets passed on him. And they were booing that poor man off the stage because he had the nerve to be selected. Another Curtis Martin there. And another Curtis Martin there on the back. Who we got? Jeff Bono. Leland McElroy. Drew Bledsoe. Can't remember. Didn't no, I think it was Packers and Broncos this year. Went to the Super Bowl. I think the Patriots were the year after, but not 100% on that. Eric Green, Derek Thomas, Napoleon Kaufman. What a name, Napoleon Kaufman. Waiting again. Michael Westbrook. And there's that Curtis Martin. Got us another Uncle Shay. Boomer Esiason. McElroy. Let's see. Jim Harbaugh. Derek Mays. Aaron Kraber. Eric Curry, looking like he's having a good time. It's in the old Tampa Stadium. You can tell by the old columns there. Which is now the parking lot for Raymond James Stadium. Right across the street. Kevin Green. One of the all-time greats. We got Jerome Bettis, okay. He was with the Rams. What was it? 93 was his rookie year. Okay. Norm Johnson. And Chris, whatever that name is. Kicker. Cowboys kicker. Jesse Tuggle. Derek Mays again. Got us another sticker. Junior Seau. Tony Martin for the Chargers. First one we got of him, I think. Marshall Falk. This one actually looks pretty good. Go ahead and sleeve and top load that one. Ray Lewis. There we go. First Ray Lewis. So again, I hope in the update box they got these guys in their actual uniforms. See, Wayne Corbett, Gene Robinson, Crunch, Ken Dilger, later on a Buccaneer. You crashed the game, Joey Galloway for the Seahawks. And another Jim Harbaugh with doing a jump pass, it looks like. Edgar Bennett, Bobby Taylor, another Ray Lewis. MVPs, we got Mark Brunell, Drew Bledsoe, Bobby Ingram, Travis Jervey, okay, JJ Stokes, vaguely remember that name, Harvey Williams, Cedric Tillman, Pat Swilling, Tyrone Wheatley. Remember that name. Chris Mims, Tim McKyer, Bobby Ingram again. Been a fun rip, but man, there are so many cards. Steve Young. Greg Lloyd. Oh, we got a checklist. Okay. Interesting. We've only gotten one checklist. Just 375. Cool. Minutes. Jameer Miller. Calvin Williams. Drew Douglas and Roger Jones. Let's see, Derek Thomas, Kevin Carter, Charlie Jones. It's another sticker here. Oh, just some random football words. Marcus Allen MVPs. Brian Mitchell. John Runyon. Heard that name. Not for a while, but let's see. Chris Sanders, Toby Wright, Johnny Morton, Chris Dishman, and Brett Perriman. Only a few more packs to go. It's gone surprisingly fast for all the cards being stuck together like that. Hopefully the other box is a lot better about that anyway. Gerard Cherry again. Getting heavy into repeats now. Chris Warren. Brian Cox. Yeah. Lots of repeats. I mean, you get 420 cards in a box, you're probably going to get a fair amount. Here we go, another checklist. 188. So this must be 74. Let's see what the other one says here. Yep, there's only 2 checklists, so we got them both. That's cool. Not sure if they did that intentionally or not. It's pretty cool, though, that we got Marino on one box, the update box, and then you got Jerry Rice on this box. And here you got him on the checklist. Pretty cool. Lake, Bryant Young, Lee Woodall, Eric Allen, Chris Slade. Remember him too. A lot of these names ring a bell, but I just can't remember if I actually saw them play. I probably did at some point. There's old Jump Past Jim again. Good thing I love cards, because I'm going to open my fair share today. I got select football tonight, so. Hitchcock. Danny Cannell. Break these apart here. Just jump to the back. We got Ricky Waters. Ricky Waters. Rodney Peete. Winslow Oliver. I think we got one. Him earlier. Barry Sanders, finally. Don't think we'd gotten one of him yet. Another Ricky Waters. Kevin Williams. Got a U crash the game, Michael Irvin. So the good thing is we have not really gotten any repeats in the U crash the games, which is nice. It's a very nice set to get. I think, let's see, what is CG12? Let's see if it says anything about. Doesn't have these on the checklist. No. So I'll have to look that up elsewhere. That was the other thing about back in the day and collecting cards. Wasn't as simple as just hopping online and seeing, downloading a checklist. Down to our last pack out of this first box. Pat Swilling. Derek Lobel. Another one stuck to the back, of course. Rookie class. Lawyer Malloy. There we go. Another Patriots great. So you can kind of see where their Super Bowl teams kind of started here. What a draft class for the Patriots. And we got some first down markers. The stickers. All right, last set here. Chris Carter, MVPs. And Jerry Rice, MVPs. Another Mike Alstott. One more Mike Alstott for good measure. And early. Daryl Hobbs. There we go, another buck. Horace Copeland, wide receiver. Vincent Brisby. And our last card is a Jake Reed for the Vikings. All right. Long break, but a fun rip. I wish all the cards weren't stuck together the way that they were. Hopefully the other box will be better. All right. So I will be back tonight with these select boxes. I think I've got an 8 blaster break tonight, I think, and then I got Optic Football tomorrow. So hope to see you guys again soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the rip. I sure did. I've got a lot of sleeving to do. So see you guys tonight.